Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. If you just joined us, this is HR Week 2022 on day number 4, our 4th day. I know a lot of you have already been with us, haven't you? I know, that's right. Yeah, we've got some real kind of die-hard fans who've been, well, not fans, but you've been with us for most of the week. Remember, first day strategic HR, then we went on to people-centric HR, digital HR yesterday. Today, it's all about HR development and pretty much everything in between as well. So welcome back to that. Again, still love to know where you are, who you are, what you're doing. If you're enjoying it, let us know what you think so far. We would love to see that. I read every comment in the chat, as the team here does as well. Doing a virtual event on this side of the screen for all of us can seem quite lonely, because we're doing this for you through the screen, through this lens right here, and we would love to know who's on the other side. So let us know, pop it in the chat, and then we can see that engagement coming through. Now, here's the thing. Remember, HR Week, eventually this will be on demand. So regardless of let's say you buy a ticket today or tomorrow, the thing is, every single session, every single word, everything that's happened over the week will be available for you on demand with that weekly ticket as well. So remember, everything you've missed, you'll be able to see all of it, not all over again, but you can watch it. You can watch the things you've missed, things you've seen already, as many times as you like. How does that sound? Very good indeed. Now, here's the thing. As you know, Black Friday is tomorrow. It is tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, it's tomorrow. Right. And guess what? We are doing a special deal just for Black Friday, and it's actually available from today and tomorrow. So here's the thing. You have colleagues that are not with us, or other partners that are in your network, or others in your network, in your family, whoever they are, and you've got a lot of value from this week, and you'd like to share that value as well. We have, you can see below me there, a code, HR Week 50. So you just go onto the website where you buy the tickets, pop in that code, and you get 50% off. Remember, this is only available today, only available tomorrow, finishing at midnight on Black Friday, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow midnight it ends. And remember, we also have another code, HR Week 50 gift, right? So again, Christmas is coming. You're thinking, okay, well, listen, why don't we as a company share this as a gift, as a Christmas gift, for maybe partners on the other side of the world, other partners that are not with us. So usually maybe you're already thinking about the gifts you're going to give, right? Rakia, chocolates, socks, all the other things that you think, a basket full of food, perhaps, drink, cheeses, all those different things that you share at Christmas. Maybe it's time to do something different. Maybe this is the right option for you to give as a gift at Christmas to your partners. And here's the thing as well. If you do that with the gift code, what we will do at HR World, Never, the founder of HR World, she will film a short welcome video to that person. So it's almost like a real surprise out of the blue from HR World, but directly from you as well. So 2 different options there, 50% off. Remember, it's only available today, tomorrow, until tomorrow, Black Friday at midnight. Think about it. Could be exactly the thing for your partners and for your network. Right, let's move on now to our next session right now, all about the future of learning, and really looking at it as in bearing real responsibility. What does all that mean? We'll find out very shortly indeed. Let's welcome to our virtual stage right now, a warm welcome to Head of HR at Delta Holding, Ivanka Novaković. Ivanka.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Hello. Greetings from TANGRAM Academy, actually,
Where are you right now? Where exactly is that?
It is, do you believe in synchronicities? Because it's a great synchronicity that we have today. Actually, TANGRAM Academy is the concept that I just, like imagined 6 months ago, and the opposite today, this morning. So, and when I was discussing with Nevena about my keynote, I actually wanted to share with you that concept, and it was not planned to be opened today.
Fantastic. Right, listen, I'm going to leave it up to you now. Share the session with our listeners again. If there are any questions at the end, I'll pop back in and have a short exchange with you. Okay.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Okay, hello everybody. So I was surprised when I saw the title of my keynote, which was not mine actually, and there were like words like bearing and responsibility. And normally I wouldn't use those words. Normally I would use the words ownership and the accountability. Well, development needs to be developed as well within companies. And as I asked our dear host, do you believe in synchronicities? I truly believe in synchronicities, and I also believe that you cannot develop neither yourself or other people or the whole organization by force, but only in the flow. So when it comes to flow, it's actually how you uh, perceive also your role in the development, and how do you conceptualize development within the company. And Tangram Academy is actually a totally new concept that is based on Tangram. Do you know what Tangram is? It is a puzzle with 7 elements, and you can combine those 7 elements in different forms. And it is the basic actually a logo of Delta Holding. So when I conceptualized Tangram Academy, and then I discussed it with our designer and explaining the whole concept, he came out with this beautiful diamond, which is also Tangram. It has also Tangram elements. So what is this concept I want to share with you? It is based on the ownership for your own development. Meaning that previous 20 years I can discuss, because I'm that long in this field. Companies planned development for somebody else. So you could be involved in your own development by having discussion and being involved in your individual development plan. But all talent programs, development initiatives were done actually, somebody else planned it for you. And I think that it also has to be one part of development. But the other part, meaning you really taking the ownership for your own development, was not so much included. So we said, okay, let's see what will happen if we offer a field which has wide variety of development options. What will happen if we just offer it to people, and not only to certain level of people, managers, directors, talents, but to everybody? We are the company of 4,000 employees. So we conceptualize what we are going to offer, and we offered it. And before we did it, I got some comments from my colleagues that it will never work. People would never apply for, things just like that. You have to force them. And I told you that I don't believe in force, I believe in flow. So we opened the concept in August this year. And what happened is that in the first 48 hours, they had all places filled in until the end of this year. So for the 5 months ahead. So this is the result that we already had, and let's go several steps back. How we started it and why the result is that good. Because we partnered with people. We didn't plan their development for them. We asked them what they miss in terms of opportunities to develop, opportunities to learn, opportunities to grow. And what we heard, we reflected upon it. And also we took into consideration that we are dealing with people, And people are not only their intellectual side, not only their business side, business skills, business minds, but people are also their emotions, their bodies, their lives outside of the business. And the concept was filled with all these opportunities. So I believe, I'm not sure 100%, but most probably we are the first company on the market and most probably in the region that offered not only business skills, soft skills, leadership skills development, but also well-being, personal development. So we offered the full circle. We offered people to work on managing stress, managing their families, on conscious parenting, on being a parent and coach at the same time. And on the other hand, we also offer them some what we call usual things that we offer people in development activities. Uh, and the reaction was, like I can't even describe it to you because people recognize that company really is taking care of them as a whole, not only as one part. And we also decided not to talk about work-life balance because everything is life for us. So we can discuss work life, private life, but not work life. And that was also recognized. So uh, as we started it and developing it as a concept, and we opened it as a concept in August, we got all these great reactions. So the space I'm currently in is actually physical space that we developed also for our TANGRAM Academy that is based on a totally different location than our business building is, and it is open today. And I'm going to show you at the end of my keynote, there is one session over there with our young leaders, the youngest population for talent in the company. And this is one of the things that I'm so happy that today these two things are happening. We opened this beautiful space and I'm having this keynote. Also, we implemented agile methodology, and I think that agile approach needs to enter HR as soon as possible. So normally in some previous years we would have the full project scope, we would plan everything like for the time of the project. But in this concept we said, okay, no, because this is not a project. This will be live and this will have beginning, but it will never have the end. So the only approach we can apply is to be agile. So what does that mean is that the moment we had MVP, the first thing we could offer to our people, we said, okay, guys, we are offering this to you, and we are going to develop it further in the flow, which means for us that we want to hear your feedback. So we offered MVP, and now we're going to hear your feedback. What do you miss here? What do you like here? What do you want to have more offered in this concept? What do you want us to exclude totally? So we received first feedbacks, and we circled second part of it. So we're totally agile. If you ask me how the concept will look like 6 months from now, I don't know. I know 3 months from now, and I'm receiving feedback. And what I can only share with you is this vision that I had in May this year when we started all this. And the vision is, people who are really, really, really receiving what they need and what they feel like is their current and next development step. And that everybody is invited. We really didn't want to exclude no one. And this is 80% of the concept, of course, because we need to manage the other pole, which is something that is planned. We have 20% of planned things in this concept, and it is planned in the standard methodology that we used to use years ago, meaning that we divided people by layers and we planned some things that business thinks that they should be developed within for them. So this is also the combination of these two. And having all these combinations, you see that we are in this concept managing so many polarities, opposite things that actually create the flow. What we think people need, what people say they need. Something that is on the business side, something that is on the personal side, something that is offline, something that is online, something that we truly believe is necessary, and something that we are totally open to receive feedback and change it. So this is totally a new concept for us, and I believe for a lot of people as well. And I forgot to tell you one more important thing about the concept is also the polarity of external partners we are doing our development activities with, and also internal trainers, coaches, and mentors. And it is actually 80-20 in favor of internal people. At this point, we have 35 internal trainers for wide variety of workshops and trainings, business skills, soft skills, leadership. But also we have around 20% of our external partners that are specialized in some areas also within these areas that we are offering in TANGRAM. So a bit that is the concept. I can go into details if you ask me, but to come back to the title of my keynote and using the words ownership, accountability, and taking steps for your own development is actually something that we saw that works in action. Now we are going to see how to motivate people who did not join it yet. You know, for these 5 months, we couldn't have all 4,000 people here. So we're going to research it to see what they need and how to connect them to TANGRAM. And once we had this concept living, we're now going to connect it with other HR processes that we have. Of course, that prior to launching it, we connected it to our key values and key core competencies. So it is totally connected to our business and our business strategy. But now we're going to further connect it to other HR processes. So I will stop here and see if you have any questions. I can see some in the chat. What steps did you do prior to launch to ensure buy-in of the academy? Yeah, so we had some steps like 1 year prior to it, when we asked our people what do they miss when it comes to anything in the company, and one of the questions, one part of the questions were related to development activities. So we had some kind of input. Then we conceptualized this. And what is great when working in Delta, you don't have any boundaries. You know, you can imagine things and just give it as the idea. And coming back to the ownership, you can implement any idea if you take full ownership over it and go from the beginning till the end. So of course we had to have buy-in from the top management and from the board. So when we got this support, we launched it, and now we are agile with it. You know, like we are developing it further. It's not written in the stone. It's in the flow. how often it happens that people select a path that is obviously wrong for their career. Well, this is a rhetorical question. How can you say that something is obviously wrong for their career? Because I think that nobody else can decide upon it but the person, he or she himself. Hmm.
Okay, we have the Marco's. Oh, there we are. The questions just keep on coming now, aren't they? They're coming, right? But which feel free to do. So we have a question, Sophia. How do you access the need for such an academy of the market?
Access or assess the need. I believe it was the question
Assess.
for how do you assess the need?
Yeah.
Well, I did not assess the need. I assessed the need for development. That was what we had, like hard assessment on it. But something is also about us. And guys, I would really like to say that any one of you who is working in the field of the development, you matter. What you think matter, what you feel matter, what you imagine matter. So I didn't assess the need of this kind of academy. This was my vision, this was my dream. So I had the need and I said, okay guys, this is what I can offer to you. And that was also in the flow. And how do you know that you are in the flow? Because you're so happy when doing it.
Okay, if there are any other questions right now, anything you're curious about, again, you'd like to pose to Ivanka, do it right now. Oh, you're wonderful. That's great. You're taking us. Where are we going? Where are you taking us? Let's go.
You're going to see the space, and you're going to see
I like this.
Our young leaders, guys.
Oh. Hi, guys. Hello.
Okay, so they are having the session with my colleague Slavica, and these are actually guys that are in our talent program that is called Young Leaders, and this is something symbolically that we wanted to open this space today with them, and the first session that they have here. So this is also the magic flow and
This is fantastic. We love it. We love it when you got up and you took us a little bit around. Is there anywhere else you can take us? Maybe.
Of course.
Go on, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Take us. Where are we going?
Let me show you my dream. You saw this we call the flexi room with those lazy bags and everything is like that. So we have some lounge area here.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
And
keep going.
Classic room. You see.
Sala classic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Classic. And we have what we call mobile. Because these we have some. It can be moved around, and we have two small rooms for like 5 to 8 people. We have a restaurant. We have coffee area, and this is totally dislocated from the town, so we have enough parking space. This is
looks wonderful. It absolutely looks, and it's great that you're taking us on this little journey around your environment. There we are. Wonderful.
Yeah. So I will come back to this important message to my colleagues. Like guys, dream, imagine, and you can probably come out with something great for your guys as well.
Wonderful. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to ask you to get up again. Can you get up again? Let's go back over. I want to see those in the beanbag area. Let's go and talk to a few people over there. Let's hear what they have to say. I'd love to speak to them.
Of course. Okay, guys. So they love you so much that they want to speak to you. So
hi. What's happening there right now? Tell us. Share with us what's happening.
We have a training for our presentation skills we're having in December.
Fantastic. You look like you're having a fantastic time, and you're beaming in. There's about 4,000 people beaming into you right now. So your little That's right. You can laugh, but it's true. There's 4,000, and this will be on demand as well. So even more will be watching. So thank you so much for sharing a little bit of what you're doing with us right now. Listen, Ivanka, we're going to have to wrap up now. It's been intriguing, on a little adventure as well. And again, those of you that have been listening to this, I know there's a lot of engagement as well. Please do reach out to Ivanka over on LinkedIn and take those conversations forward as well. Listen, we have to go, unfortunately, but we hopefully will see you again soon within our HR World programs and projects. Thank you for your insights, and naturally, thank you for your time.
Thank you. See you. Bye.
Bye.